Today is Friday, April 17th, and it's 8:30 p.m. and I almost let this one slide. I know that I don't have to do this, but I got this thing where I'm actually making myself show up no matter what, um, say something no matter what. It's not for you, it's for me. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. um, and I just can't believe another week has gone by. Sometimes it feels like every day is Friday. Um, and the progress that I feel myself making is so minuscule. Um, Yesterday, I just was feeling so, like, I don't know, bloated, and my stomach hurt. And I just thought, this has to stop. I've probably gained 5 pounds since this whole thing started, and that's only in a couple weeks. But it just feels like mm, energetic, energetic weight, uh, which is part of a really cool, interesting conversation that my friend Amy started yesterday or the day before. She was just talking about how she was feeling and asking how others were feeling, and I said um, that it felt like a moment when conscious, empathic people were creatively on fire but physically exhausted. And that's kind of it. I mean, the creativity is firing on all cylinders, and the body just can't get much of anything done. So I've started taking my walks earlier and earlier when I can. Um, an hour in the woods with the dogs is sort of a minimum at this point because it just feels necessary. Today we saw a deer, which was quite awesome. Obviously, the deer made it to Instagram, but I never see deer on the path in the woods, and I know a lot of people are seeing a lot of wildlife, so I was kind of happy to see mine. um, and then it was just boom, 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 one thing after another. I did another photo shoot today, which was super fun. A remote photo shoot, slightly perfected, slightly different from any of the others that I've done. But this one was more for business purpose than like family or recording or anything like that. Um, and I don't know how many more of them I'll do, but it occurred to me that I should just make a video about how to do them so that people could do their own or find other people to shoot them. And yeah, it was just more proof in the fact that, you know, pushing the shutter is not the important part of what I do. Um, but yeah, we had a great time. Um, I almost today for this video, I almost posted Sydney photographing me doing the directing side of the photo shoot, which was really funny, and we'll probably just turn that into a thing. Um, yeah, and then I spent an hour in my branding class, still quite certain that I'll just never end up really branding anything. um, we'll see. We'll see. I struggle. I struggle with online classes. I'm really good at helping other people with their big ideas and stuff like that. But I'm not that person. I'm the idea person. I'm really good with the ideas. Um, and then I had this great, just brief little chat with Fiona, who I'm super excited I'm going to talk to. next Tuesday. And and she calls herself a goblin all the time. She's like a copy goblin, or that's kind of her go-to phrase. And I said, I want a nickname or a moniker. I like, what's my name? And the one that came to me was Lady of the Lake. And she said, I love Merlin. And we had a whole Merlin conversation. And I of course, didn't know that much about the Lady of the Lake. So I read a bunch and thought, oh, yeah, oh, definitely. I want to be that. I was Lancelot's mom. That's perfect. Alex can be Lancelot. Um, yeah, just bits and pieces of work, felt like nothing, felt like it took the whole day, felt like I couldn't focus on any one thing in particular. Um, and it was good. This is this is the in fact, what I really would like to work on is lowering my standards, lowering my need to do so much, and maybe just be a little more okay with not doing it. Yeah, I know we're all going really slowly right now, but my mind is not going slowly. My mind is racing, and that's the part I'd like to slow down some more. Yeah. Oh, and I learned a really cool thing from Giselle on Instagram about alternate nostril breathing. And I've started doing that as well, even in the shower sometimes. And it's all she did was put two fingers on her forehead, and then you hold one nostril, breathe in through one, out through the other, and then use your other finger to hold the other one, and same thing. You can figure it out. It's not hard. Um, but it actually feels really good, and it does slow your mind and clear your mind, especially the part where your fingers are on your forehead. And I noticed that my fingers were pressing so hard. I was like, why are you pressing so hard? Uh, so that's interesting. Yeah, that was fun. And that's about it. There's, it's just another nothing in particular day, nothing in particular week. Um, I have a couple more interesting calls to post and a couple coming up, and I just love it. I just love connecting people, even if I don't know what the connections are doing or how they're reaching anyone or if anyone's listening. It doesn't really matter to me. So there. All right. Uh, Saturday. I guess I'll start this earlier so that I'm not stuck in the dark, recording in the dark. Have a good night.